Hello my friends, how's it going? It's me Tangociss, starting out a brand new series where I review games. I'm not sure as of yet what kind of games I will be reviewing, but during the gameplay of Song of Memories here, as well as a few other games I picked up around the time, I figured that I might as well review them. I'll probably be for bigger releases I'll be reviewing rather than the smaller games you can probably blast through in one sitting, so we're gonna give things a trial run here with Song of Memories, and if things go well, maybe I'll continue reviewing them. So with all that said, let's roll lads. So a few things I want everyone to keep in mind for this here review is that we will be doing it in what I like to call the Mr. B format. I named it that because, as you know, I've watched a fella by the name of Gaming Gorilla, or Mr. B. He did a good job of his Anthem review where he did the positives, negatives and the neutral areas that will probably depend on person to person, so I figured, while watching it, you know what, I think I'll give reviews a go myself and do it in the Mr. B format. So if he's watching this here video, cheers Mr. B for the review idea, I guess. And the other thing I'd want to point out is that I received a code from the publishers, PQube, for the review, so I'd like to give a big thanks to Anne Lau and the good folk at PQube for giving me a code for this, as well as giving us smaller folk a chance to actually, you know, get these codes and do these kind of videos. It is greatly appreciated. I always appreciate that. So with all that said, let's get a start at looking at the positives. So as you can see from the footage here and the thumbnail, the character artwork is fantastic. I absolutely feel they did an excellent job of character design and the voice acting, both of which, if you ask myself, or our resident VN or visual novel expert, Ryan Ladd, if he's watching this here video, or you can ask him yourself, whatever floats your boat, are quite important whenever it comes to visual novels and stuff. So another positive I'd like to point out is the soundtrack. It is pretty relaxing from what I've heard whenever I was playing through the thing. Really sets the scene for the scenarios, as well as the fact that each character seems to have their own song for their appearances, which certainly does help considering that, as you've probably guessed with this being a visual novel, you'll be spending a good heap of time with your different characters and stuff, so nice change of music is always quite nice. So another positive here is that you can actually name your in-game protagonist. So if you want to name him after yourself, or if you've got a friend that you'd like to name him after, you can go on ahead and do so. So for an absolute laugh, I decided to name a guy after Mark Ladd, you know, Char Asking About Zero, and he certainly got a good laugh whenever I sent him the screenshots, especially with his in-game sister who takes on the last name that you give your character, and one of the other characters he liked the look of, Akira. So there's that if you want to give your friends a good laugh. So another handy positive for all you folk who are more interested in the story is that you can actually skip the battle scenes. All of them, even the final battles and the character routes, although despite that you only have to do the actual one battle, which is for the tutorial, but after that you can go on ahead and skip them if you want. You'll still get XP and whatnot for skipping battles, so there's that if you want to just get through the routes and stuff quicker. One last positive I want to mention is the story. So from what Anne Lau told me, the visual novel is quite intense and there are indeed some twists down the line, and considering I've gone on ahead and got the Platinum Trophy, I can certainly say that she was right. Different characters have their own different stories, even different events occur during their routes and stuff after the plot twist happens. Not going to go into details, but you'll want to stick around and see the routes and stuff to their completion, as that is good fun now. So let's look at the negatives now. So while the character design is pretty good, I do feel they sort of went over the top with the jiggle effects, if you know what I mean. Now myself personally, I don't really mind them too much, but if you ask me, I do think they should probably tone them down just a wee bit, or add like a toggle for it, just in case our folk aren't too keen on them, which is completely understandable, but as I said, I'm used to them, so I don't mind too much. The only other negative I'd like to point out here is that you can see from this here screenshot, the text size is incredibly small. making it tough to read if you're like me, who doesn't exactly have a good set of eyes. I do have a big TV screen though, because I did get this for the PS4 code, so it wasn't too bad. But if you're someone with smaller TVs or monitors, like if you're using this on Nintendo Switch or the PC, you might find this an issue. So I'd like to show up a screenshot here that I've edited the text on the screenshot for what I would say would be the ideal size for it. So if they release an update for adjusting your text size, you could probably go on ahead and do that. Now I'm not sure if this was just a game engine limitation, but I think having the option to make the text size a wee bit bigger would greatly be appreciated. Now I think one other negative here is that there were the occasional spelling and grammatical errors that appeared the odd time. Now I'm used to spelling and bad grammar, cough Mr. Claus Carrison, cough for dramatic effect, so it's not too big of a deal for me. But I'm including it in here just in case folk aren't the best at English and they get confused with spellings and whatnot, but it was alright for 90% of the time, I would say. Now for the neutral areas. So the game voice is in Japanese only. Not a big deal if you're used to watching stuff in Japanese or whatever, but if you prefer English voices, you can see there's the English text, but the voice is in Japanese only. The only other neutral area is, of course, the trophies, because I know not everyone might not be into collecting trophies, but it was an easy enough platinum trophy, but I am marking it as a neutral area in case you're not too into hunting down the trophies, and I'll be featuring this game, probably for Who Likes Trophies, at a later date as well. So as you can see from this here nice wee table that I threw together in paint or something, I've neatly organised the points for convenience, just so you can see things easier, just if you want to feature reference or whatnot. Now, to rate the score out of 10, I think I'll give Song of Memories a nice big 7. If they were to tone down the jiggle effects and increase the text size, or at least add an option for it, and maybe fix the grammatical errors, I think it would be a pretty good visual novel for folk new to the genre, so there's a nice big 7 out of 10, and hopefully that should get you more folk to give Song of Memories a try, because I'm pretty sure most of you will enjoy it. So I think that's everything for today's video, so I'd like to thank everyone for watching and tuning in. If the review format is good, well, I certainly hope so, but please let me know if you like the review format I'm rolling with. And I think that's everything for today's review, so cheers everyone for watching, and I'll see you nice people next time.